Hey guys, it's Bulzz IGP here, coming at you with a little bit of a different video today. I wanted to do a review, or kind of just show you what my setup was like, and how I play Xbox, you know, with all my stuff, you know. So, that's my lovely 36-inch Samsung HD TV 1080p. It's got 110,000 to 1 contrast ratio, so it's really nice when you play on a HDMI cable. And that leads into the first thing I'd like to review. And those are my Turtle Beaches. Just got these a little while ago, just a few days ago. So, you know, they're really good. I just got the X1s just because I didn't really feel like getting the really expensive ones. They're really good. They you can hear a lot more in the game. You can hear way more than I thought you'd be able to. And yeah, they're really good. The only bad thing about them, I did know this when I got them, but I didn't think it would make a difference. Because, like, a week before I was going to get them, I tested out the component cables to see if you could upscale to 1080p. And you could, because I was going to get the Dazzle. But instead I got the Turtle Beaches. And I found out you could scale to 1080p. And I just, like, pretty much turned them on, looked at the home screen, and was like, oh, sweet. Looks the same as the HDMI cable. But plug these in. Then, you know, it changes to component cables. I'll show you that right now. As you can see, I actually have, oh, maybe you can't, the HDMI cable right here. And here's the components, red, white, and the component cables back here. And so those are plugged into the back, but, it actually looks a lot different on the Turtle Beaches. Well, with the component cables than HDMI. It looks a lot more crisp with the HDMI cable. But if you buy Turtle Beaches, I'd much rather have a lower aspect ratio than not lose that really high quality of sound. Because it's really not that bad. Your eyes adjust to it, and it's really good. The next thing I wanted to go over was, well, that's my Mac right there. It's my baby. I would edit videos on that, but I have a Sony Handycam, and the older kind. It's probably a year and a half old, and as most of you know, they don't really are compatible with Macs. Next thing is the intercooler TS. Now lots of my friends got the Red Ring of Death. I'm not too worried about it because I have the newer Xbox, but I'm like more the precautionary type of guy, and, you know, your Xbox can't overheat with long sessions of gameplay, so I got the intercooler. While I'm down there, I also got the double-pronged Wi-Fi adapter, and I used to actually go through an Ethernet cord from my Mac to my Xbox, which, I don't know if you can see it, it's only like 2 feet, and I could actually use my original one. And I figured out how to do it online, and it worked really well. And then my old Mac broke, so I got a new one for free, just because Mac service is so great. And then I just bought the new $100 double-pronged, I think it's a DHP double-pronged connector, Wi-Fi connector. And then another thing is the chat pad. You don't really need that, but I don't use it with any of my controllers on. If I'm messaging people, then I'll use it, but other than that, I really don't. If you can see, well, here's some of my controllers in there. I have duct tape on most of my controllers. I use that controller just for chatting, and playing. As you can see, I have my FPS Freaks on there in that one. I play Call of Duty on that one. I have, three controllers that I actually use for gaming. And they all have duct tape on them for one reason, and that's because it kind of absorbs any sweat that you get on your hands if you, like, happen to sweat while you play video games for long periods of time. Usually I don't sweat, but if I do, it actually like absorbs the sweat so it doesn't like get onto the controller and it doesn't make your hands all like slimy and stuff. So it actually helps. Because I don't really feel like paying the $10 or how much it is to get those gel grips for your Xbox controller. And as you can see, I do have all wireless controllers, but I actually like it more when I use them with the power cord connected into them, because it actually makes your controller more lightweight and it puts the pressure off the middle of your hand and the front of your hand, and it kind of feels like you're just pressing the buttons without the control in your hand. It actually, to me, it feels a lot different when I play without that on. And I used to actually play without a battery pack on the back of it. Like, I took the battery pack off and I just have the power cord in, and it felt even better. Like, it feels weightless pretty much. The next thing is the FPS Freaks, and this is going to be a longer little review of them, so I'm just going to set this down for a second. Take them off so I can show you guys. Okay, so you guys have probably heard of these. I'm actually sure you have if you play Call of Duty or any first-person shooter games. So this is just one of them. You get two in the pack. They're $10. You can order them off Amazon, or they're not in any store that I know of. They might carry them at like a GameStop or something like that. But they're just this little thing. It's an extended analog stick, and what it does is it just gives you that extra amount of accuracy that you need. For me, they work amazing because I do snipe a bit, and for quickscoping, it really helps. And yeah, it's got oh, there you can. You can see the little ridges on it. It's just like the old Xbox ridges, but it's actually got like more, and it's really nice and grippy, nice texture. Hooks on straight to them. I've never had them come off, never had a problem with them. It's kind of hard to take them on and off. You may not want to take them on and off that much, so I just keep them on one controller, and I only use them on the right analog stick. Well, if you use a different setup for Call of Duty or Halo, whatever you play, I'd only use them on the stick that you use for moving, like if I were to move, like, just a look, not to actually, like, move forward and backward. I would just use them on the right analog stick, which is the default. So, yeah, I mean, you might think they're uncomfortable with your, like, finger here, and then, like, here, like, instead here, like, raised, but they're actually, you get used to them in, like a week, less than a week. Your KD increases a lot, because it gives you that extra amount of accuracy. And when you get these, play with them on your original sensitivity, and then raise it about 2 to 3, because they do give you more accuracy, and with that accuracy you can actually increase the sensitivity so it seems the same with the extended analog stick. But even if you increase the accuracy, it still makes it more accurate because you have that extra length, so if you twist it a little bit, it will go that same amount. So it's like, by increasing the sensitivity, it gives you more accuracy, and you can actually, like, turn faster. So instead of just turning like this, you can go like this, and you still have that same amount of accuracy as you did with the lower sensitivity that you used to have with the old analog stick. So that's pretty much my review of all my stuff in a nutshell. As you can see, I'm watching SportsCenter right now. So yeah, so hope you liked it. Hope this helped you out. Maybe you want to buy some of this stuff. All in all my stuff that I've bought and made me really happy. Never had any problems. See you guys. Keep rating, commenting, and subscribing.